things around a little bit?
Well, it's another opportunity. It's another game tonight, and had a good practice yesterday. Thought we were decent this morning, and I'm expecting us to come out and have a focus and be ready to play tonight against a really good hockey team. And this is just the first, as you said, 3 and 4. So we got 9 periods ready to play, but it starts with the first one tonight.
Vancouver's obviously playing very well. What makes them the good hockey team that they are right now?
Well, they have 2 guys in their lineup that I'm sure there's other guys, but I know that the 2 guys, the Sedin's brothers, are obviously dangerous, but they're the ones that drive this team. 2 of the guys that are driving it. They're dangerous offensively, but I think the way they work, the rest of the team works, and they got a group of defensemen that'll play, much like a lot of teams that we've just seen, where they're, Detroit and Winnipeg, where their defensemen can play right on top of you.
You had an experience the other night, much like some of the others earlier in the year, where a 5-minute stretch probably cost you the hockey game. How frustrating is that? How do you work against something like that?
5 minutes. I don't know if it was 5 minutes. We had a good stretch in the third period where we played good hockey versus Winnipeg, and obviously the first shift of the game, we basically spotted them on a goal, but the team responded in the next shift, and I like that we took the punch, but we're ready to get back and start playing. It's about the process, and again, getting better. As I said, I think we had a good practice yesterday, talked about some things, covered some things this morning, and hopefully we can go into tonight's game, apply it, and it'll make us better, and hopefully it will lead to success.
Pleased or displeased have you been with your leadership during this 15 game?
No, I don't think it's definitely not displeased. Part of the leadership is, and all that has to start with me. So I don't look much further than myself, and if things aren't going right in there, it's got to start with me, and then it's got to get to the guys in the room that have that command of that room or have a voice in that room, and then it's got to be the same message. But I don't look at it as I'm displeased with them. I think we can all do a better job.
You got Erickson back in?
Tim Erickson will play, yes. Connaughton will be out.
Was there something about his game that led to him being scratched? Or just
Who?
Erickson?
Previous?
Yeah.
No. He had been fine. It was, Connaughton coming in a little bit bigger, a little bit stronger, playing against some big teams. And I'm not saying that Vancouver's small, but when you're going up against Boston, you come out of the game and see the way that he played. We felt he deserved another opportunity, and Timmy sat here for 3 games now, and we feel it's time to get Timmy back into the lineup.
Some of the players were talking about breaking the season into smaller segments, much like you did, I think, 2 years ago. Just talk about the advantage of looking at things in smaller chunks rather than a big mountain.
Well, you don't want to get too focused on where you're at right now, and if you can break it down and take it at 5 games, whatever it is, and what you want to accomplish in those 5 games, and hopefully if you can do that for these smaller segments and achieve those goals over the 5 games, 6, 7 games, by 30 games, hopefully now you've started that climb up that mountain. Instead of, you sit at the base of it and you're looking up, and it can look overwhelming. But if you look at it in just different chunks of it, and you work and you accomplish those things, the top isn't as far away then.
Have you broken it up into 5 games?
No. We've talked about one segment, but it hasn't been 5 games.
You sense this is a bit of a different Canucks team than what we saw last time around?
I'm sorry?
You sense this is a bit of a different looking Canucks team?
Well, just in the video that I've watched, yes. But I'll probably get a much better feel after the game tonight about this team.
You've got one of the best power plays in the league. They've got one of the best penalty kills in the league. How important when you want to get back on track is winning the special teams battle?
Winning that battle is big as far as the results of the game. Doesn't always mean that it's going to end up as a win, but if you win the specialty teams, it gives you a great advantage. Our power play has been the one thing that's been consistent all year for us, and guys have done a good job with it. So I'm expecting us to go out into the game tonight and execute and create some chances, create some momentum, and hopefully be able to finish and score goals. But based on what I've watched on the way that these guys penalty kill, it'll be a great challenge for us because it's high energy and it's pressure. So we're going to have to play fast. We're going to have to execute.
Given the upcoming schedule, do you feel that tonight's a must-win?
I don't know, but it's not a must-win, but it's a big game. To me, must-wins aren't until you get to the stage of the season where you're mathematically eliminated. Those are must-wins. But this is a big game.
Do you get the sense that time is starting to run out a little bit if this 3-4 doesn't go the way you hope?
No. No, I don't feel that way. It's a big game for us tonight, and the next game is going to be a big game for us. And we're at, we're in the 20s as far as game. There's still a lot of season ahead of us. I think we're what, eight points behind the Rangers. I think for the last I think it is, right? Well, I haven't been looking that much either, but it's still striking distance. So I don't look at it with all the hockey left that it's a must-win. It's a big weekend for us. It's a big game. Obviously, I want the results, but for me, it's more about the process and doing things right and being able to execute. And we did some good things versus Boston and Winnipeg, our third period. To me, it's something that we can build off. And I think the players saw it because when we talk about it, the players see the same thing and they talk about the same things. But it's starting with that game and finishing with that game.
Hey, Todd, what is Willie's team? What do they bring that in past years Vancouver did not bring?
Again, I'll have a better feel after watching it tonight. But based on what I've seen in the video, they're aggressive with their defensemen, pushing up the ice off rushes, and also part of their forecheck in their neutral zone, tight gaps. They play real tight, so it's tough to find open space.